Hey, hi, how you doing? My name is Chris. Every day I'm doing a vlog. I'm doing one for 1,000 days. So if you could subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Nice people bring comfort. Horrible people bring trauma. It's true, isn't it? We've talked about this before, but not to the degree that I'm going to talk about it now. So, nice people. I have got two very close friends, by the way. They're amazing human beings. They provided me with all sorts of support over the years. Emotional. They've offered me physical support and financial support, and they've been there for me. They have been, dare I say it, they are my chosen family. I'd do anything for them. They are incredible people. It's, I would say, good luck, good fortune that you have good friends in your life. Those kind of people bring comfort. They bring comfort in a way which sometimes family members can't actually give you. It's true, you would tell friends things, you behave in a way with friends that you probably wouldn't behave or tell your family members to. Because sometimes people are just too close. They are. And when you realise that, you also see maybe the other side of life. You know, the horrible people bringing trauma. And the horrible people who bring trauma, sometimes it can present almost straight away. You meet somebody and they're just, on cloud nine, and they're really giving you rocks, and you see it straight away. Now, there are people that you probably wouldn't have in your life, and it wouldn't be a sustainable relationship to keep them because of their behaviour. But very often, most people like us, we meet people through the general course of our life, and before you know it, they have presented in a way, and it may be a gradual sort of presentation. And when you have that, then you realise that trauma isn't something that you want to keep. And if you don't want to keep it, you've got to lose it. So, two camps of people there, isn't there? People who obviously bring happiness, joy. They have your best interests at heart. And on the flip side, people who don't have your interests at heart, who are only selfish and just think about themselves. And those kind of people don't, like I say, for me, my experience, they don't always present initially like that. They can cross over, they can present as somebody who's been, in your camp, has been great for you, but they've crossed over, and over time, they've revealed themselves, and it causes you pain, trauma, heartache. It's a challenge to remove that from your life, and remove it you must, and close the door on it, because look at this, I'm in the middle of the countryside here, and I'm at peace with the world. There's a blue sky, the sun is shining, there are cows in the field just over there. It's lovely. And aren't we lucky to be able to walk down a country lane like this in Devon and experience all the good things that life has to offer. You can hear the birds in the background. I genuinely, at this particular moment in time, feel at peace. I feel at peace because my life has been in a period of flux. It's been in a period of turmoil. But I've had good friends, you see. I've had good friends offering me support, kindness. They've lent me their ear. There have been times when I've absolutely bent their ears about whatever's gone on in my life, but they've still been there. They've supported me, and in my own sweet way, I like to think that I've supported them. That may be that friendship, that kindness, has been a two-way street, and they are important to me, my friends. They have provided comfort, and I like to think I've comforted them. But like I say, the trauma that life has for us sometimes, we never see it coming. We don't. It just presents itself through people's behaviour. They can start off in that nice camp and they can end up somewhere completely different. And that's a challenge, isn't it? I've often felt that when I've had people behave that way, I do let them know. I think it's fair to be able to say to them, I don't necessarily like that. I think that's a very adult thing to say. If you can tell people that you're not prepared to put up with that, then that's a good thing. I know the common theme is to ghost somebody. Well, I don't really see that as a bad thing, and I'll tell you why. Because if somebody's aggressive, horrible behaviour is such that no matter what you said to them, they would still continue, it might be better just to cut them off. It might be better to just do that. Obviously, the adult thing is to maybe mention it to them prior to that, but if they show such aggression, then you're putting yourself in the firing line. So maybe avoiding that firing line is the best thing. And of course, this is what we want, isn't it? We want peace in our lives. We want this, and this is what it's all about. Being happy, having no stress in our lives, feeling content with the world around us, feeling happy and joyous. And if we can get that, that is the goal. And not a lot of people have this. They don't. They really don't. They want it, and some people don't know how to get it. How do you get peace back in your life? Well, maybe stop doing the horrible negative things that you're doing. Maybe stop behaving in a way that isn't conducive to a happy relationship with yourself and others. Maybe just being yourself and being happy. And if you don't have people in your life to be aggressive to, maybe stay on your own for a bit. Maybe the compulsion or need to be horrible to people won't be there after time. And it depends what that trigger is, isn't it? That trigger can be a lot of things for a lot of people. A lot of people have childhood trauma, which they're not over. Some people have relationship trauma. They break up with somebody and yet they still bring the same things to the new relationship instead of maybe having some downtime away from that. If you have some downtime away from it, it is a good thing because you're developing yourself. You're getting back to being you. And if you can do that, that's good. I want to promote all the good things that life has to offer because this is such a beautiful world. And if we can help people, if we can offer some meaning to the world, if we can give the world some joy back, some happiness, that's a good thing. But people, by and large, I think are good people. And my friends, they've been very, very kind and very helpful. You really are lucky if you get a good friend, and you're extra lucky if you get a couple of good friends. And it's funny, about friends, isn't it? You could have one friend, a group of friends on this side, another group of friends there, and never the twain would actually mix. But you are the glue. You are the glue in the centre of it. They you just know that they probably wouldn't mix together. But you, as the individual, you do well in both places, because maybe it's the fact that different sides of you are more acceptable to the either group or either person. I guess friendships, you get different things from different people who are in your friendship group. But staying away from the trauma, that's what it's about. If you can identify it quick, run. Run as quickly as you can away from people who do offer you that. And run to this. I mean, look at that. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's not bad. We've been very lucky. We've had some great weather here the last couple of weeks in the UK. I'm loving the sunshine. I'm loving the blue sky. There's nowhere else better in the world that you want to be other than in your home, isn't it? When the sun is shining, it really lifts your spirits and makes you feel so much better in life. And that's what it's about. It's about feeling better about life, enjoying your life. One of the things that I wanted to do on these daily vlogs is share a little bit of who Chris Woodman is and share my life with you guys. I think if people have similar things happen to them, if they have similar things where if I can help somebody, that's what I enjoy doing. That gives me meaning in life, and the joy and the help that I might be able to give somebody brings value to my life, and bringing value to my life makes me feel better about it. It really does. This is one beautiful, beautiful place. So I know I've rabbited on about Cornwall a lot, but Devon, the rolling hills of Devon, and some great beaches here. If you've not been here, you got to come. And if you come to Plymouth, of course, well, you know, we've got to meet up and have a coffee, haven't we? Come on, let's do it. Mine's a cappuccino. Yours will be a latte, and yeah, we might have to have a cheeky little chocolate biscuit or something along the side of it. And we could shoot the breeze, couldn't we? Anyway, on that note, I'll leave you with this one. As always, I'll be back again tomorrow, so subscribe would be absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye now.